Reach Prophetess Chastity Daniel with my Prophetess Thought of the Day. And my thought for today is contend for the faith. God is calling us, and when I say us, I'm speaking of Romans 11, verse 4, where God is speaking to Elijah. And he's talking about there are 7,000 prophets who had not bowed their knee to the Baal, who are still alive and active, contending for the faith. We are that remnant, and God is asking for us. We are the remnant that truly love God, that truly want to see His will accomplished here on earth as it is in heaven. God is asking us 7,000, and now it's probably, who knows, 700,000 maybe, 7 billion, who knows, 7 million, I don't know. But He's speaking to us today to contend for the faith. There's a lot of false doctrines out here. There's a lot of sheep that are in wolves' clothing that are hiding, that don't want to, that they're a little rough around the edges. They look like wolves. They talk like wolves. They act like wolves. They don't understand their call yet, but they're really sheep, and God is asking us to birth them out. There are a lot of leaders behind these pulpits, behind these podiums, that are speaking, that are devoid of the true Spirit of God, according to Jude 19. God asked me yesterday, He said, how is it that, and I know it was a rhetorical question, but how is it that there are people behind the pulpit speaking about me that don't have me in them, that don't know me? They are devoid of the Holy Spirit. They have no Spirit of God. It's a business to them. They have their, whatever their political, whatever their personal agenda is. They don't spend time with God. I always use the example, I know that Donald Trump is the president, but I don't know Donald Trump. It's like it says in James, the demons, the devils, they know it's a God. They believe in God, but they don't serve God. They're not walking in God. They're not after God's agenda. So I know that Donald Trump is the president, but I don't know him. I don't spend time with him. So what would I look like getting up behind a podium in any arena speaking about Donald Trump? I don't know his likes, his dislikes, his will, what his desire is for the country, for America, for the world. I don't know that. I'm not going to be like a lot of these people out here spectating about him and speculating about him, and saying things just on things they heard. But that's what people do about God. That's what these so-called, these prophets of Baal are doing. So I'm asking right now, on behalf of God, for the remnant to rise up. Do what you know God is calling you to do. Birth out those sheep out here that have had a hard time, and they may look a little rough around the edges. They may speak different. They might not have all the information and terminology and know times and dates like the people that have attended seminary and theology school, that are behind the pulpits with a whole lot of information but no revelation and no Spirit of God. But they love God, and they want to serve God, and they want to do God's will. So let's stand together and contend for the faith. Have a blessed day.